Alrighty, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm freaking late. I was supposed to go to mom and dad's house for noon. It's like quarter to 2. Freak's sakes. Woke up super late. Super late. Oh well. Gotta go over there right now. Dad needs me to set up his Kindle Fire and shit. And that's what we're gonna do. I also, once again, want to reiterate. Yesterday when I was talking about brakes, it was not for my car. It's for a guy I know's car. My car's fine. My brakes are fine. Trust me, if they were broken, I'd have them fixed. I know enough freaking mechanically inclined people where I could get them fixed. And brake line, I actually have some in the back of my garage from when my truck had a blown brake line. So I would get it fixed right away. I wouldn't be screwing around. I don't know how to do it myself. I don't have the flanging tool and all that jazz. But I know a guy who has that tool, so I'd have him do the work, and luckily he works for cheap. He works for freaking beer, which is epic. I would have it done. I would have it fixed. I wouldn't be dicking around. But buddy that I'm talking about doesn't have the money for it. Thank God you guys told me the JB Weld wouldn't work, because you know, I forgot how much pressure those brakes are under all the time. But anywhoozle, I'm gonna head her over to my parents' house. And then at 5 o'clock, Rex and I got to go to Sturgeon Falls because he bought something on Kijiji and he forgot he doesn't have a vehicle to drive to get there. So that's what we're going to do. So let's rock and roll. Alrighty, I just put 30 bucks into her, brought her up. Alright, let's head over to the parents' house. Let's do this. Alrighty, we made it. We're here. Let's go see what they're doing and stuff. Alright guys, you remember I was telling you guys about that painting that Dad got? I'm going to show it to you right now. It's pretty sweet. Hopefully it comes through alright. I'll get as close as possible to get away from the borders. But there you go. So you see the angel on the left, the New York Fire Department firefighter on the right, holding an American flag. You know, this here was carved up in Timmins. And remember, people, never forget. Remember, people, never forget. Really? Wow. Way to go, Adam. So there you go. Told you I'd show it to you. Right on. All right on, tubes. Having me a beer Caesar. Beer Caesar. Gotta love it. I know I do. I was raised in the hood. I was raised in the hood. Gangsta dad. So we were sitting outside drinking beer, smoking cigarettes. Well, I was smoking cigarettes. And the rain decided to show up and ruin the day. Sons of bitches. I gotta leave in about an hour to go pick up Rex to go to Sturgeon Falls. In the rain. He better buy me a coffee or I'm gonna punch him in the dink. Oh, for the love of cigarettes. It's friggin' pissing out right now. Look at the wind. Look at the wind. Look at the rain. We gotta go to Sturgeon Falls. Rex is driving home from his work on his motorbike. Sucker. So, enjoy that, buddy. You got things. There's my car. Alrighty, I'm home. I just cleaned out the car. Gotta go pick up Rex, and then we're on. Let's go get Rex. God, I love GM friggin' fuel gauges. Yup. I gained more gas somehow. Right on. Alrighty, I'm at Rex's house. Thought I saw him out back, but I guess not. Oh, there's one of his new projects. A roper. Frig yeah. Frig yeah. Loves his mowers. Come on, Rex, let's do this. Alrighty, well I picked up Rex. He's just gotta go use a bank machine to pull some cash out. And then it's friggin' on. Gonna head her over to Sturgeon Falls. I don't know why I'm filming the seat he was sitting in. Frig it. But we're gonna head her over to Sturgeon Falls. I got the flip camera on here. I'm gonna videotape the drive, even though 90% of it you're gonna see these wipers just giving her. It's gonna be pretty awesome, I guess. But frig it. That's what we're gonna do. So wait for him to grab some cash and then we're out. So let's go. And it's done. Here's the rims and rubber that Rex is picking up for the Peon. Right on. Friggin' sweet rims. Hells yeah. He's gonna need to get some center caps for him, but not a big deal. That's right on. We're back at Rex's. Yup, we're back at Rex's. Oh, look, the ropers.
See this one here?
The ropers.
This one here, this is going to be for the special video.
Oh.
This one here is going to actually cut grass.
Special video coming from Rex 4x4. This one here is going to mow the lawn.
With any luck, it might last 1 or 2 videos all goes well.
I'll be impressed if it makes it halfway through the first video with what he wants to do. Yeah, I know what it is. No, you're not going to find out. So Rex has a project ahead of him. Rex has a project ahead of him.
Hey, make sure you tell people it's not me trying to friggin' put JB Weld on it.
So yeah, and it's not Rex who's trying to JB Weld his brake lines either. That was just an idea that came up, then I was like, I wonder if it'd work. Obviously it wouldn't work, so we're not going to do it. But he's going to have to friggin' buy brake lines. But yeah, Rex's truck was making some racket when he drives.
Something in here.
I thought it was... At the time, I honestly thought it was like a thermal shield for your exhaust system, but it progressively got worse and worse. So he's got himself a project tonight. We're trying to fix his truck because he needs it back on the road. So have at her, buddy. Alrighty, well, I'm on my way home. I got things I gotta do and stuff. We're gonna do coffee maybe around 10 o'clock ish. So frig it, let's go home. Yeah. Alrighty, well, it's like 9:30ish or so, and yeah, we're gonna be going for coffee tonight, me and Rex. Go out for coffee and just chillax and stuff. He's still working on his truck, I think. Trying to figure out what the frig that rattle noise is in the ass end. God knows what it is, you know. So he's gotta get that fixed, because winter's coming. He can't ride his motorbike forever, you know what I'm saying? And the Cadillac's off the road, because the Neon's on the road. So, right on. Ew. So as you saw, it pissed and poured today here in town, but apparently down in Vaughan, where Canada's Wonderland is, it was nice. So, bonus. So, today I was gonna work on the go-kart a little bit, and somewhere back there underneath all that shit, but I kind of got sidetracked with other things. I wanted to basically get the fuel tank installed, or figure it out at least, but, you know, shit got busy, had to go to the parents' house, and I went over there with Rex's, and went out of town, and came back, and got home, it was already 8 o'clock at night, so frig it, and tomorrow I gotta work, so frig it. Yep, another thing I gotta do is get rid of the old sub box here. Just friggin' pitch it in the garbage because nobody's taking it. So frag it, get rid of it, and yeah, just friggin' get her done. So lots of stuff to do, and no time to do it. Friggin' work. Oh well. And winter's coming. Winter she be coming. So right on. Anyway, I'm gonna head her back inside. I want to do some preliminary editing prior to post-editing and all that shit. So I'm gonna head her inside and just carry on with the night. And Rex and I are supposed to go for coffee later on, so that's what we're gonna do. So frig it, let's do that. Well, it's a little after 10. I'm on my way to go meet up with Rex 4x4. So let's jump in the car, head her over to the Hortons. Frig yeah. Well, I'm at the Hortons. No idea where Rex 4x4 is. Said to meet him here for 10. I'm a little bit late. Hopefully he didn't frig off on me. Oh well, we'll see when he gets here. Oh, there he is. He was just giving her a while to go down the road. Just honking on it. Frig yeah. Just back it in, Rex. Just back it in. Right on. Well, we got Bloke here on FaceTime as we're at the Hortons, as you can clearly tell.
Oh, he's waving.
And oh, he's waving. Look at him go. Hey, Bloke, what kind of shirt are you wearing there, buddy?
Oh, I don't know. Someone gave it to me. Look, I don't know.
I guess you got that from that thrift store, eh, buddy?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's quite a nice shirt, actually. I think everyone should have one of these.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, on. So this is how we spend our Saturday nights, people. We sit at a Hortons, drink coffee, and FaceTime with a buddy from London and play video games on our iPhones.
BS Racing 2.
BS Racing Dos. This week started off with Uno, today's Dos. Yup, that happened. Pretty well, tubes. Rex is suiting up, the winds of shit are blowing, and we're calling it a night, so we'll talk to you when I get home. And there he goes, on his bike, friggin' off. Which I'm gonna do too, so let's go home. Alrighty, well I'm home now. It's about 1:30 in the morning, so we just sat around the Hortons and like I showed you, we FaceTimed with Crazy British Bloke, chatted it up for a bit and stuff, and you know, he's rocking a VlogginLife shirt, freaking sweet. And then we just played that Versus Racing 2. That game is awesome on the iPhone. Yeah, it's 99 cents to buy it, but all in all, it's a freaking fun racing game. Versus Racing 2 is better than Versus Racing 1 because Versus Racing 2 you can hop your car up, you can buy acceleration, you can buy high speed or top speed, you can buy off-road packs to make your car handle off-road better, and later on you get to buy underglow and you know, all that crap. Why? Because race car. I gotta get a new home button for my phone though. So Rex was on eBay looking them up, and yeah, they're cheap. Pick one up for like $1, and then he still has his tools from when we did the tearing apart his iPhone to put the screen on, or I should say when he tore apart his iPhone to put the screen on. And to do the button, well, you don't have to go as deep, but you do have to go as deep. But we could easily replace that home button and be done with it, and then I could have my iPhone working right, so I don't have to friggin' just plow the shit out of the home button to make it work. So I might do that. I might fix the home button on it for $1. What the frig, why not, eh? Sounds like a good idea. Sure, if I fix the home button on this phone, I'll be happy with it, and then I'll keep that until the iPhone 5S comes out, or 6, or whatever the frig they call the next iPhone, and probably upgrade to that when time comes. But as for the iPhone 5, no, I'm not going to jump to it. However, all jokes aside from how fragile the iPhone 4 and 4S is, the iPhone 5 does survive the drop test nicely, I must say. Like, they sat there and they dropped this thing from, like, you know, oops, out of my pocket on the ground, survived it. You know, drop it from head, like 6-foot drop, survived it. They actually had to pile drive the son of a bitch to the ground to actually crack it. Why? Because Apple neglected to mention that they are now using Gorilla Glass, or a real strong glass for their screen. So that, my friends, is a bonus to Apple. They finally smartened up. It only took them, what, 6 generations of iPhones to figure it out that you need better glass because people are breaking their shit too easily. So good on you, Apple. I'm glad you learned something, even if you are a slow learner. You know, people might say, well, they stole that from Samsung, or they stole that from other companies. Like my LG Optimus Black has Gorilla Glass, you know. Girlfriend's Nexus has Gorilla Glass. So yeah, they might have stolen that from another company, but you know what? That's good on them, because 2 hours to replace that screen. Rex says he can probably do it in about an hour now because he knows what he's doing. So 2 hours to do that job though that night for what? A problem that could have been avoided if Apple used quality glass in the first place. Now they're using quality glass, so frig it. That's awesome. You're all probably saying, Adam, you've been talking about the iPhone 5 non-stop for the past 4 days in your vlogs. What the hell's the matter with you? Why do you keep mentioning this? What's going on? Every time you come on here, every day you've been talking about the iPhone 5. Well, to be honest with you guys, I'm a nerd. You know this. I'm a geek. I'm in the technology. I love technology. iPhone 5 is currently the latest and greatest thing on the technology bandwagon. So yeah, that's why I keep talking about it, because, you know, I do want one. Don't kid yourself. I do want one, but I don't see it feasible to upgrade to one. My current iPhone 4 doesn't have a contract bound to it, so it's perfect for me. I'm not locked into a contract. I got an awesome plan on it, so I don't see it feasible to make the upgrade. But I do really want the iPhone 5 because, let's face it, it is the latest and greatest piece of technology out there for now. You know, down the road, we're going to have the Note 2 coming out. We're going to have a bunch of other phones coming out, a bunch of other pieces of technology that are probably going to decimate the iPhone 5. But right now, it is the latest and greatest. So it's one of those things. You know, if you're white and nerdy, you're down with technology, it's the way she goes. It's just the way she goes. It's been a while since I've sat out here in the garage and smoked a cigarette and talked to you guys, eh? I think so. I think it's been a real long while. But, yeah, figured I'd come home from the Hortons and just, you know, give her out here in the garage for a bit. Frig it. We do have some work to do out here in the garage. Maybe tomorrow if I get up early, doubtful, but if I do, I might come out here and start working on moving stuff around because I got to get the blower out from back there. And like I've said this many times in many vlogs, guys, I know. But I got to get the blower out from back there. Got to get this bike pushed over. Probably going to toss it over here. Got to get that blue container up top there. Got to get that box of shit up top there. Move stuff around over here. You know, clean up over here and stuff. There's a bunch of garbage and shit. So I got to clean all that up. And then, yeah, that's an old teardrop Mac. And yes, it does work. So I want to clean up all that. Put the shit up top. Get it out of the way. Check to see if that thing has oil in it because I might be using it this winter. If not, I got the kerosene heater over here that I got to figure out how to use. Get that all going and then rock and roll. Also, I got to figure out how the hell to mount that propane cylinder there on the barbecue permanently so I don't have to keep taking it off and on because that's a pain in the arse. And when we're all said and done, I got to chop up that wood, cut it down to size because Dad's buddy wants it for his wood stove in his garage. So I told him I'd do that. I'd chop it all up. I got a handsaw or some shit up there. I got that guy right there so I can just saw it all up for him and he can take it and burn it. Whatever. I don't care. Don't want it. A lot of work to do out here, guys. A lot of work. And I might start on that tomorrow. Maybe when I get home from work tomorrow night, I'll come back out here and play some more. We'll see how cold it is in here and just friggin' hammer it out. Get it all said and done with, you know. But on that note, I'm heading inside because I really got to rock a piss. So we'll talk to you guys upstairs. Hey guys, well I'm inside now. I'm going to shut her down here. Yeah, today's vlog wasn't a long one, but we were busy and didn't really take much footage. So frig it. If you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to respond. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.
Oh, wreck it. Son of a bitch. That's what I was waiting for. Everybody can spin in the rain. Everybody can spin in the rain.
No, just Rangers.
Yeah, just Rangers.
Fucking guy who gets small cookies and then he burns out and leaves.
What a son of a bitch, eh? What a son of a bitch. That's why he's gotta clean that parking lot.
I
Freak
got 5
sakes.
small cookies. You want one?
Oh, check it out, people. Pontiac GTP. Done to the tits. We got freaking Steelies up front. Awesome rim in the back. You don't approve of this? Too bad. It's happening.
Oh, he's gonna show up the other side.
Look at that. Styling.
The other side has one.
He's gonna do a burnout.
He's got aluminum on the other side.
Watch. Wait for it. Look at that.